Enough. So this is going to be an interesting map, simply because Infused is going to be more aggressive towards the flag, simply because of the way their map is set up, the host end of the game. But it depends on the cut-offs. If Infused can get their cut-offs quickly, I feel like they're going to run a tighter flag run with, not sitting down long sight lines. They're just going to kind of sit a little bit around their flag runner rather than get the long cut-offs. But I think Prophecy will do the opposite. I think people like Madcat and Gunchy, as soon as that flag is pulled, they're just going to lock in on long sight lines and just stop anyone in them sort of cut-offs. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams play. I'm fairly certain that's roughly how it's going to go down. I'm sure the two teams have got different tactics that will make me completely wrong, but it's going to be a great game.
Oh, without a doubt. And I mean, Prophecy, they might still be a little bit sore after losing the recent respawn game, which was hardpoint despite being up. So they'll definitely want to assert their dominance on the respawn game modes and don't just be known for a team that wins the S&Ds all the time. But we're going to get ourselves started now on standoff capture the flag. Which team do you want to go on board with first, Bryce?
I'm actually going to have a look at Prophecy because I want to see if Madcat's doing what I think he's going to do, which won't be too exciting to begin with. But it's just kind of a hunch I have that he's going to sort of hold back a little bit and play the defensive way. Let's Gunch, maybe go and lock down some of the more cut-offs and obvious places.
Yeah, we're going to get on board with Madcat first of all then, who's going to be using the M8. He's going to flick straight over to that right-hand side, try and prevent any early rushes from the Infused line, which, as you saw there, he is trying to do so in that middle square area around that tractor.
Oh, putting shots on.
Oh,
Jake taken down by Jake, though.
Jake has started things off with the M8, as we said he would be the player to switch to an AR if there was going to be one, and not run the 3 SMGs.
Both teams playing quite slow. I keep seeing stand-up actually being played slower and slower these days as both teams sort of draw up battle lines and not want that flag to get away. Jump board, there we go. Madcat still playing a little bit defensive now, like I thought he would do. Just making sure that Infused lineup don't get the chance to come in and just take the flag away when they want. So Infused go for the push. Yeah,
there we go. On board with Madcat, who's helped out by Gunchy, taking down Josh around that flag area. Good teamwork by the 2 ARs there.
Fizzle also picking up an AR.
A bit of support, yeah. Are they actually running a 3 AR, or unless he's actually picked that up off the ground? Jake just patrolling around this tractor
Jake
area.
using the Type 25. He tweeted out about this yesterday saying, people tell me it wouldn't work on LAN. What do you think now? He dropped huge kills. Trying to get away.
Yeah, Bissell taking down Gunchy there. That Type 25, of course, could be used as an AR or an SMG at close range because of it being fully automatic. It does just use exactly like an MSMC would do at the close range. Bissell trying to sneak around the back now and catch Prof unawares.
He certainly is now. What can he do here? There are two actually going around. I think they've called out. They know what Bissell's doing. Jerd managed to get away.
Taken down by Jerd with that pistol there. And Jerd taking down Jake as well, and that'll leave Prophecy the ability to just push up a little bit. Let's get on board with Gunchy. He's going to flank around the back and go into Gran. Is this going to catch Infused completely off guard now? Let's see what he'll be able to do. Will they be able to capitalise on that 2 down and get them off the spawn? Let's see where Gunchy's looking. Takes down Jake, drops straight down on that flag to try and capitalise, but Vintage is behind him, ready and waiting for that.
Yeah, Vintage had to make that kill, and he knows he did as well. He's actually just going to leave that flag a little bit by tank. Doesn't look like he's actually going to go for it. Jerd not willing to actually stick his neck out either. I said it does slow down occasionally on this map. It's one of them maps where both teams don't want to give away silly kills because they know how bad it is if you go a few men down, that flag gets away.
Yeah, exactly. We're on board with Gunchy now. He's just patrolling around this middle map area on that top statue. Has a look, does see a player in that right-hand side, but just decides to retreat. Knows that Madcat can come to his aid and take down Bissell, but Jake quick to take him down. Jerd takes down Vintage. Kills just being exchanged between the two teams. Now let's get on board with Madcat, currently on a 2 kill streak. Make that 3 as he tries to stop Jake from pushing on towards his flag.
Oh, the flag's actually been taken away, but instantly shut down by Gunchy. Josh wasn't able to do anything, had no support, and all 4 of Prophecy were in fact up. 0-0 at the moment.
On board with Jerd, who's just taken down Vintage but gets taken down himself. So back to Excellence, who's currently on a 1 kill streak around that middle map area. And Josh has taken down Jake with a little bit of an unfortunate team kill. Excellence gets the better of Josh but gets shut down by Bissell as he tried to advance onto the flag.
Certainly have. Neither team actually able to get an advantage at the moment to get that flag properly away. And it does seem like at the moment Infused not able to really get map control at all. Does seem to be Prophecy's game.
Yeah, Excellence there with a 2-piece. That puts him on a 2 kill streak now. So he's in the middle map as well. Let's see how he can answer back as he's trying to push on towards this flag, being provided by support. He does manage to take down Vintage. Let's have a look at bottom ground. Is there anybody where? No, there isn't. Somebody flies out the top. He does manage to take him down. Jerd with the support there, and Excellence just getting away.
Jerd gets a 2-piece.
Takes him down. Josh takes down Jerd, and that flag attempt is going to be shut straight down. Let's get on board with Madcat once again. Still only on a 4 kill streak. As you said, Bryce playing very, very passive. Just trying to play for the kills and rack up those score streaks, of which he is not too far away. Look at that. As you said earlier, a gnat's whisker.
He's so close. Mad Cat, if he can get this, it could be the chance the Prophecy needs. Prophecy goes streaming into the Infused spawn.
Oh, that's a kill for Mad Cat right there.
Yes,
That's going to earn him them streaks. That is going to, of course, be so deadly on capture the flag. Let's get on board with Jerd. He's pushed up heavy. He's going to make one kill. Get that flag in his hands. Can he get it back? Of course, Mad Cat will be able to provide the support. Jerd going huge, taking down Bissell as well. Which way is he going to run it? Needs to reload that weapon, but gets shut down in the back by Josh. Flag return, put back onto point, and now let's see how Josh could do for Infused. Can they push up? Can they get back into this? Can they get themselves onto the flag? Currently tied at 0-0 in the first side. Both teams seem reluctant to make the unnecessary pushes. They both want to be playing strong. They both want to be in the lead early on, because you do not want to be trailing against either one of these lineups, because they are both so good.
For me at the moment, it's got to be Prophecy, who look like the dominant team. They just have more map controllers. Oh my God, Mad Cat has a war machine.
You know exactly how Mad Cat plays, Bryce. You called this to the point. You said he'd be a little bit more defensive. You'd said that he'd play for the streaks. And look, Excellence just got himself a two-piece. He's going to be running this flag. How is he going to get it home? He's not going to be able to.
Down as Jake makes a clutch kill.
2 clutch kills there, taking down a two-piece.
Oh,
Jake getting a little bit cocky there.
Well, I did say there was a rivalry brewing.
See how he's going to answer back. What is going to happen in this second side if we see things like that after that two-piece? Didn't get the flag return, but he did manage to pick up the two-piece, which helped his teammates get that. And Prof really maybe thought they were going to get themselves a last-second flag cap.
They certainly are now. Still 0-0. However, please bear in mind, Mad Cat has streaks, which he can use offensively if he wants to clear someone out like the War Machine. Just pump them bullets everywhere he needs to, or do the cut-offs with them. It's kind of like an ace in the hole. Or if he really wants to, use it as a spare thing to make sure that flag doesn't get away. So, realistically, advantage Mad Cat.
Let's get on board with Jake now, who's trying to push around that farm area. Sees one top granite. If he manages to make this kill, the flag is open. He's not managed to do it, as Mad Cat jumps straight down and destroys Jake from the aerial view above. As of course he has still got those streaks. He's been stunned and EMP'd at the back of his flag. He is just playing the defensive role, of course. He's got those streaks to help him out. Let's get on board with somebody who's in the middle of the action. Let's get on board with... Who do you want to get on board with? Let's get on board with Gunchy.
Jake's going to be kicking himself after not making that kill, because he knew he could have pulled that flag away. Doesn't actually manage to pick up Josh as well. And it does seem like Prophecy are now going to try and put the pressure on. They can make up 1 more or 2 more kills. They'll be able to start pulling this away. And it does look like they're going to go for the pull.
Gunchy's just seen a player behind him, as he not, as he's trying to get away. Managing to get away. Bottom round. No, he's not. That player's poked out. Got him, but that flag is being pulled away now. Who is that in the hands of? Excellence, who's just been shut down.
Oh, Mad Cat says, thank you very much, though. I'm going to take it and run it the opposite way, because now we have the cut-offs.
Yeah, they've got the cut-offs, they've got the good spawn, he knows exactly where his teammates are going to be. How are they going to be shaped up for this? Of course, he has got himself a lightning strike on the Hellstorm, should he need to call it in. Looks as if he's going to be able to get it in uncontested here, as he jumps over the van for a little bit more safety. As he does so, he's going to have to call
another Hellstorm, yeah. He might as well drop the hammer.
Yeah, he might as well bring in his Hellstorm and his lightning strike now, because he's not far away from more streaks. If he gets a kill with that, he'll earn himself those extra streaks.
Away, though.
I'm surprised he hasn't. Are they just letting them pull this away now, or do they not know where it's going? There we go. They're coming to challenge Mad Cat in that top area. I'm surprised he didn't
shut him down. Jake gets a two-piece. This could be it for Infused if they can get the cut-offs now. If they do, they have the map control. However, they've got to remember the streaks are in play. As Mad Cat's about to drop the hammer.
Mad Cat, of course, won't be too far away, as Jake manages to get himself in towards that alley area, getting right round the back. Is this going to be captured? I'm sure there's still a Hellstorm that could come in. War Machine came over, not going to get any caps. I think Bissell really did do the work there to help him out. And Bissell just destroys Excellence there in the middle map area. Finally getting shut down by Gunchy. That was a huge play from Bissell. The support he just provided to help Jake capture that flag was absolute perfection.
Let's have a look at the scoreboard. Jerd 20-12. Mad Cat 12-5. Other than that, no one really standing out that much from the Infused lineup. But just what a game. Jake has got streaks.
Yep, Jake has got himself a lightning strike on the Hellstorm. He picked up 3 kills whilst having the flag and the cap as well. So that is how he managed to get all those streaks up.
That flag is now going to be away again. Jake trying to get that cut off desperately. Not going to be able to get that away. Didn't really have the support to run it down middle. Jake just holding by tank. Really engaged long ways down the street. He's putting shots on. It actually drops to Jerd in the end. As Prophecy comes streaming forward, they smell blood in the water and they're going to go for another flagpole. Just picks up one. Gunchy picks it up though. Can he get this kill? No. Bizzle deflects it. It does look like they have managed to deflect the pressure from Prophecy there. Quite a dangerous run. Prophecy very close to actually getting that away.
Yeah, Prophecy. Once again, it was Gunchy with the initial push on towards that flag. Vintage just taking down Magcat, getting the assist on Excellence as well, and he's just going to patrol this top brown area. Having a look down into middle map, does see a player there. Josh has already taken down Gunchy, but big shots over onto Jerd from Vintage. He's going to try and push around this back right area and hold the spawn in a system, making sure that nobody can penetrate round through that box area.
I want to have a quick check for the score streaks in play. Magcat still has some War Machine and a Hellstorm. Jerd doesn't have anything, neither does Gunch.